Godzilla, a titan whose atomic breath can flatten cities, and whose durability is the stuff of legends. For years, the debate has raged, and let's be honest, most of us landed on the same answer. Godzilla is the undisputed king of the monsters. But what if we've all been measuring by the wrong yardstick? While Godzilla clearly has the raw power, there's one specific fight that proves Kong has the brains. And in a battle between titans, being smart isn't just an edge, it's a game changer. Today, we're looking at the single combat that shows why Kang, not Godzilla, might be the true king. Let's get one thing straight. Godzilla is a walking force of nature. Hey, this is the beast who took down the MUTOs, went head-to-head with his ancient rival Ghidorah, and came out the undisputed alpha. His power is off the charts. It's got overwhelming strength. He's nearly impossible to injure. And of course, he has that iconic atomic breath, a weapon that ends most fights before they even start. He earned his crown, plain and simple, through raw, terrifying power. We saw it on the aircraft carrier. Godzilla's dominance in his own element was so absolute, he nearly ended Kang right then and there. He's the king, the apex predator, and stepping up to challenge him seems like a terrible idea. But one fight changed that entire equation. It wasn't a contest of pure power, but a masterclass in strategy. The neon-soaked streets of Hong Kong weren't just a cool backdrop. They were the ultimate proving ground. This wasn't the open ocean or a deserted island. This was a complex, vertical battlefield. For one of these titans, it was a playground. For the other, it was a trap. Kong didn't just show up as a challenger. He came as a warrior armed with an ancestral axe. Get this. The blade was forged from the dorsal plate of a fallen titan from Godzilla's species. That single tool, combined with the urban jungle, set the stage for a showdown that would expose the one massive difference between these two: how they think. The second Godzilla hit the city, he did what he always does, went on the offensive with brute force and his atomic breath. Kong was immediately on the defensive, dodging a beam that sliced through skyscrapers like they were nothing. But then something shifted. Kong didn't just run, started using the city. He scrambled up buildings, using his incredible agility to get the high ground and create new ways to attack. This wasn't just animal instinct. It was tactical repositioning. He was turning the environment itself into a weapon. The real game changer, though, was the axe. When Godzilla unleashed his atomic breath, Kong didn't just try to dodge it. In a flash of pure strategic brilliance, he raised the axe and absorbed the full blast. He then vaulted off a skyscraper, bringing the supercharged axe down hard on Godzilla's head, knocking the king of the monsters flat. For just a moment, the unstoppable force was stopped. That single blow, powered by his enemy's own energy, proved everything. It showed that Kong can learn, adapt, and use tools with a level of intelligence Godzilla just doesn't have. Okay, we have to face facts. Godzilla gets back up. Furious and wounded, he doubles down, and through sheer relentless power, he eventually overwhelms Kong, leaving him on the brink of death. Technically, Godzilla won that round. But in doing so, he revealed a critical flaw in his reign. He can be outsmarted. Kong lost the physical fight, but he won the strategic one. He proved that Godzilla, for all his might, is a predictable opponent. He relies on one overwhelming strategy. Kang, on the other hand, showed he can solve problems under insane pressure. He analyzed his enemy's greatest weapon and turned it against him. That one brilliant move with the axe is more terrifying to an alpha than any punch, because it reveals a potential for growth that raw power can never compete with. This all comes back to the core of the debate. Godzilla's power is a constant, but Kong's intelligence is a variable that's always leveling up. His ability to use sign language, form bonds, and wield weapons points to a mind that is far more complex than Godzilla's primal instincts. The Hong Kong fight wasn't just a brawl. It was a peek into the future of the monsterverse. It showed us that while Godzilla might wear the crown now, Kong is the true contender for the throne, not because of his muscle, but because of his mind. So what do you think is the ultimate weapon in a war between monsters? Is it the untamed, raw power of Godzilla's atomic breath? Or is it the cunning, adaptable, and ever-evolving intelligence of Kong? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Titan Showdowns.